We ended up having a fire in the house, which was pretty shocking. Our dehumidifier sparked and went up in flames in the basement.
The fire was around 5 something in the morning, so we were sound asleep, and then all of a sudden we're hearing all these alarms going off, which has obviously never happened before.
Vivint called right away. As soon as the alarm went off, I got a phone call from a representative. Said, "Do you want us to call the fire department?" I said, "No, I'm calling the fire department."
And being very practical as I am, I said, I'm going to get dressed, so in case we need to vacate, I am ready to go.
Then she called back, or another rep called back about 15 or 20 minutes later to make sure that the fire department had responded and come out, and they had. It was a small but lively fire from what I was told, and they had to break some windows out in the basement, and it was a lot of smoke and a lot of soot.
It stunk, it was black.
But the Vivint person then called back again to make sure we were okay. So 3 times, that's a winner in my book. You know, so there's a couple of things. Obviously, having the alarms is very helpful.
It's nice to know. I talk about peace of mind, that there is somebody and there's a system, and that everything, God forbid you would need that to work, everything works perfectly.
Probably the best thing about the system is somebody else watches it. So there's always somebody monitoring when I'm not paying any attention to it.
The peace of mind that comes from knowing that you've got a system that is dependable and you can count on, and they go pretty much over and above what your expectations would have been.
Nobody was hurt, which is the first thing. Everything else is stuff. So I didn't care about the stuff. I just cared about us, and the fact we got out fine, and that everybody did their job was really important to us.
If it wasn't for that, who knows, it could have been a whole lot worse over here.